talking about how, like this young lady was talking about, we don't take time as men to go ahead and ward off relationships or what have you. We take this time and we like, we don't just say, you know what, I'm not going to deal with nobody until I get myself together. But then all of a sudden, this woman right here on TikTok, she was talking about how we never do it. We're just looking for victims. And we go at women, regardless if we together or not. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, somehow in a relationship or whatever, the man is hurting the female.
Okay.
She's not taking accountability of anything that she's done. Mm-hmm. And then, and neither are we. Mm-hmm. And she hates men. Now, she's on the joint with a bonnet on her head. That's the first thing.
Number one.
Number two, she has tank top on and she just goes on a rant. It's just like that psychotherapist I call her psychotherapist. She was on TikTok and she was saying all men deserve hell or jail. And you just watch her whole mode, man. And then she tried to make it seem as if she was in a profession or where she's a therapist. And then all of a sudden, a woman wrote an article about her, putting her name and stuff into the joint. And then all of a sudden, what happened? She got fired. But then she blamed men.
Sounds about right.
Then all of a sudden, here, this woman, she's going to rant about men. And I'm going to say she's talking about black men because she's a black woman. How is it that women love, not all, some, love to take their frustrations out on brothers when something doesn't right, when the relationship that they're in never goes right?
Because that's the accountability that women say that they have, that they're not taking.
And that's what I'm talking about. Then all of a sudden, she's going this rant. I wish I could put her out here so you could see it. Because you only have to see it. She is flat out just mad and saying that men don't take account. We don't take time. First of all, what men do, when we're done, we don't put it on social media. That's the first thing.
It's a one and done. You move on.
It's nothing. It's got something to do with the world that need to be known that I'm taking some time off.
And men don't, from what I know, men don't require a yes man crowd.
Yeah, I don't need an audience.
There's no audience needed. Okay, if a relationship is over,
it's done.
It's done.
Yes.
Why would a man or a woman, for that matter, sit and wallow in it? I'll tell you why I believe this happens, because women feel internally.
Okay.
Men are external feelers. Okay. Men are more pragmatic. They deal with what it is, not what it should be, what it could be, what it's going to be. Men deal with what's going on right now. Women look far in the distance. Women feel internally. We've already internalized, when we meet a man within 5 or 10 minutes, what kind of husband he's going to be, what kind of father he's going to be, where we getting married, the honeymoon, the house, the white picket fence.
And we just said hello.
That's it. And women feel that way, whether women want to admit it or not. In our minds, this is where our minds go. Men don't think that way.
No.
And because we don't think that way, a black woman, I'll say it, wants a man to understand her. A black man will never understand a woman and where she's coming from, because they don't come from the same place.
Yeah. I recall on TikTok, a young lady had this, she did she did a grandstand on this podcast. I don't know the name of the podcast, but she came out of the office and said women are tired of men who have emotional trauma from what their fucked up mothers have done to them.
Really?
Yeah, this is what she said. Now, I paraphrase that. I'm not saying word for word.
Gotcha.
But what she said at the end is what your fucked up mothers have done to you.
I wonder how many sons she has.
Now, hold on. All of a sudden, the crowd erupted in applause. Then she had the audacity to do a kind of stance, like she just did something. And after all the smoke clears, the brother says, so women are the problem, right?
That's all the time we have.
You know, it's like she stood there like
I did that.
Yeah.
I said what I said.
Then all of a sudden, not only heard the host of the podcast got on her and with her. Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden, the brother just said, "But so women are the problem. It's not the men. You just admitted it. You just said what your fucked up mothers have done to you.
This ain't no trans situation. So
now hold fast. Mm-hmm. This woman going off because we don't take the time off, though you think. We just don't come on this app and talk about taking our time off and ward off women.
Right.
We just do it.
And she said that in the beginning.
Yeah.
She said men never come on social media and talk about how they need time to heal and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Just because they don't talk about it
don't mean we don't
on social media doesn't mean that it doesn't happen.
Thank you. And then all of a sudden then you get to the point she's saying, y'all ain't these women D and y'all are not D, bitches DM and this.
Y'all go from bitch to bitch to bitch.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, honestly, because you're easy. That's why.
I can tell you this. Women, not only are you the gateway to sex, but you are the gateway to a relationship. So if a relationship occurs between a man and a woman, it is because a woman allows it.
Yep.
So I don't know why that right there is passing blame. When you say that it's a man's fault for the fucked up shit he do, you have to allow it in order for it to happen. If it happens once, shame on you, you're bad. But if it happens anytime after that, it's called stupidity on your part. I know what I'm talking about. So when I say women, I'm not excluding myself. I know what I'm talking about. I know about passing blame. I know about accepting responsibility, but if a relationship goes bad, it's because it's allowed to go bad. So the sooner we realize that, and stop trying to get people to be on our side all the damn time, you might be able to heal from it and just, keep
better
going.
yet, from that fucked up shit your mother done did to us.
Mothers are female, just by the way.
You all are easy. It's like coming from a dude who used to cheat on a regular basis. You motherfuckers are easy. Seriously, all I gotta do is tell you what you want to hear.
That's it.
That's it. Nothing more. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of us, yes, we prey on that shit. Yes, we do.
Well, if you know something is easy to get, why would you not go for it?
You're gonna go for it. Yeah. It's that easy.
Yeah.
You see women on this app throwing their bodies out there, this, that, and the third, and then all of a sudden complaining about Bama's being in their DM.
Well, I should be able to walk around.
This is the ignorance.
Yeah, I should be able to walk around topless and
nobody didn't say nothing to me. Okay, all right. A dude he went to Atlanta. He had over $1 million worth of jewelry on. Okay, how do I know what's $1 million? Because he said it. Mm-hmm. He went into this club, met this female. Female saw him. He talked about it. He flashed the cash. He flashed the jewelry. He paying for everything. All of a sudden, she gassed him up real good. Let's go on back to your spot. Fine, no problem. He woke up that morning. She gone, money gone, jewelry gone. Whose fault is that?
It ain't hers.
That's his.
But let it have been a woman.
Oh my God!
If he knew he was the other shoe was on the other foot.
I'm not gonna sit here and try to come out of my office and say that dude had. He definitely put it out there, and he gave that woman the access to the code of the bank of the safe that was inside the room, like a fool. And guess what? She robbed him. Mm-hmm. And guess what? He deserved it. You know why? Because he put it out there.
Yeah.
What am I saying? He was an easy target, and she saw that. Mm-hmm. Now, should I blame him? Yes. Why? Because you the one gave her the information about how much money you got.
Yeah.
How much your jewelry costs. And she got you. But see, what we ain't going to do? We don't come on this app with all that bullshit. I take the L. I did it. It's my fault. But if it was a female,
it would still be the man's fault.
Still be his fault. Mm-hmm. Like y'all come out the mouth and talk about how Future got all these kids. Future got all these baby mamas. Yet still, women know Future's situation. But yet still, you got women fucking Future.
Still.
With no condom.
Still.
Right now.
Because they want a piece of the pie.
But Future's to blame.
Well, he should strap up. He should wear a condom. Well, clearly you see from his past, he doesn't.
So why would you not either, one, make him wear one if you're going to get with him?
Or just be like, nah, I'm good.
I'm straight. Mm-hmm. I'll see you when I see you.
I'll buy a concert ticket.
That's it. You know, it's just amazing. Nick Cannon dropping babies all over this motherfucker.
He about to create his own damn Nickelodeon.
But what's amazing is that you're not blaming the women that's allowing this Bama to do this, because everybody know it.
Bill Cosby.
Another Bill Cosby. You won't call him a rapist and all? Okay, and let's understand for the record. Bill Cosby never raped no one. He was not convicted of rape. Mm-hmm. That's how come his whole entire case was overturned.
Yep.
Yes.
Because they thought they were slick.
Yeah. They went ahead and used his deposition against him by saying he actually willingly gave women quaaludes to go ahead and calm themselves down. Yeah. He was never convicted of rape, so he's not a rapist. Let's just stop that. But anyway.
Sorry.
Why would you sit around here knowing this man is married, first of all, and it was public knowledge? Mm-hmm. Why would you go to his house after hours?
What kind of business deals are done after hours?
You fucking. Sorry. You know it is.
You get an invite. Come along 2 a.m. Oh boy, I wonder if we're going to talk business.
Yeah.
That's what you're wondering?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Really. I could be very explicit at this point, but I'm not going to do it.
Well, I mean, I just, it was wrong.
Stop playing victim.
Yeah.
Stop it. Women need to stop playing victim. I'm sorry. Seriously. In relationships. So, I know a female. I'm going to say it. She hates her baby father. Hates him. She has 2 kids with this dude. Now, my question is...
She hated him in between kids.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand. The first time when we met, she gave me all the information. Mm-hmm. She thought it was a flex that her first child she was pregnant with, 6 months, she's going around beating bitches up that this Bama has been with. Now, let's assume for a second that he didn't cheat on her until she got pregnant. Let's assume.
Okay.
All of a sudden, she lets it be known that he was a deadbeat father. He didn't give a shit about them, that my damn daughter. He didn't give a shit about my daughter when she came here. Okay? Why you have another child with him?
Well, answer that.
And how was it not your fault?
Yeah.
I already showed you the kind of man I am. You already got a child with me, number 1. I ain't taking care of that one. So I have another child with the same deadbeat motherfucker?
But I bet it's the father's fault.
And then I love this. Even myself. Yes. I'm a father. Now, I want to be the great father. I want to be a damn good father. Mm-hmm. And that's what I was focused on. Mm-hmm. But my baby mama left me because I wasn't the same man as I once was before my son was born.
Okay.
I didn't do the things. I didn't care about my dress anymore. I was just working and coming home and taking care of my son. I was focused on being a dad. Mm-hmm. I stopped focused on being a boyfriend or a man in love.
Your focus shifted.
Yeah, changed. She left. Mm-hmm. Because I was no longer vested, or I didn't seem vested in her.
Okay.
But I was home with my son, being the father that I am. Mm-hmm. Now we get back together after that brief stint. Mm-hmm. We became married, or what have you. Then all of a sudden, we get divorced. Mm-hmm. Now, I done missed all this time with him. I done moved away. I'm not. Divorce me because I was cheating, yeah, and so was she. But my cheating was worse. So, while we're divorced, I'm not seeing my son as she thought I should. Mm-hmm. Now I'm a deadbeat daddy. Left me because I wanted to be the greatest father that I could be. Mm-hmm. Got back with me, married me, divorced me because of infidelity on my part and hers, mm-hmm. but now mad at me because I'm a deadbeat daddy.
Well,
this is the logic that comes from some women. Mm-hmm. This woman on this app is mad.
Yeah, she was mad.
That men don't take time out for healing. But yet still, she's upset because men are in her DM trying to get with her. You don't have to answer the DMs.
You really don't. And you really don't have to tell us that they're in the DMs. You can ignore it. You can really ignore it. You can block
people. You don't have to be on the app.
And the thing is, again, she's saying that men don't take time to heal. Again, that's incorrect. Men don't come on and announce in public with a megaphone and a sign that says, pick me, listen to what I have to say, and tell the world that they're healing. Because when you're healing, that is a personal thing. That is nothing that needs to be put on social media. I don't need an audience. And what she should have said, well, my rebuttal to her saying that what men don't do is get on social media and talk about healing is, my rebuttal to that is, no other race of people will get on social media and go against their counterpart. I don't see any Asian, I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
I don't see it.
Asian, Arab,
Mexican,
white, Latino, I don't see it.
Our people,
it's only us
that do it.
Dear Mr. Willie Lynch,
it's something
you
else.
Genius.
Yeah, it's the craziest thing ever. It's that women do not want to take accountability. You hardly ever hear a woman say, and I'll say it, what they did wrong in their relationship to make it go sour.
It's always what a man did. Again, a man will do what you allow. Mm-hmm. A woman will do what a man allows.
Yeah.
So.
Because I'm going to tell you, it's a brother on this app that came out of the mouth and said their reason for his relationship to fall is because he didn't give her a phone call while he was at work or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then he goes off and says relationships are hard work. I said, you know what? Relationships are not hard work.
Right.
It's what are you willing to put in the relationship that makes the work.
Yeah. Relationships aren't hard work. No. It's constant work.
Yeah. If I sit here and come out the mouth and think that I'm doing enough, then and my counterpart is telling me that I'm not, that's something that me and my counterpart got to talk about. If I must, seriously, and I'm going to be real, if I can't take 15 minutes of my day to give my wife a call just to see how she's doing, there's something wrong with me.
And we talk 15 times a day.
There's something wrong. And it don't take but less than 30 seconds.
Really?
Hell, I can randomly give you a text. But I don't like texts. That's my personal opinion. Mm-hmm. I like to actually talk to the person. Mm-hmm. And I'll call my wife, what's up, babe? How you doing? Just tell you I love you. Mm-hmm. And keep moving. I want you to understand, as from men, brothers, we need to do more of that. I'm serious. Because a woman wants reassurance. She needs to be reassured about how she looks, how sexy she is, everything. Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, women are very insecure. Mm-hmm. They're very insecure. And we need to massage their egos on a regular basis. And we need it too. We do. If you can't take 5 minutes of your day, it's 24 hours in a day. If you can't take 5 minutes to call your significant other and say, babe, girl, I love you. Mm-hmm. Babe, you ain't that goddamn busy, Slim. Seriously.
There is a point in time when you're either walking to the bathroom or walking back from the bathroom.
Or going to the bathroom and you taking this shit, put the phone out. I love you.
Right.
I'm just saying, it's for real. Hold up. Because you're on that phone looking at the game. You're looking at something.
Or playing the app or on social media.
Come on now. Don't sit here and say I'm the only one that's ever been on the phone taking this shit. I'm not the only one.
It takes longer to log into something than it is
to drop a log.
Yeah. And or you did. I see what you did there. I
see what you did there. Yeah, but I'm saying this woman right here, and I don't know where we're going with this conversation. I get sick and tired of hearing how women love to put the shit on us, and we ain't right. We doing this, we doing that, we doing this, and it's like y'all fucked up too. Seriously.
Yeah, and we're not fucked up because of anybody else.
No,
that's. That whole blame game, that shit is elementary school. You can't. Yes. If you're saying that you fucked up because of somebody else, how weak are you? You're weak. You don't need a relationship. If you are blaming your mishaps on someone else, you allowed it to happen.
And you're wrong.
Just own it.
Own this shit and keep moving.
That's what men do.
I know
own
females.
It and keep going.
Yeah, I know females that still have the same ideology that they had when they was growing. They graduated high school, it's still the same way, and it's single
still
as fuck.
Single.
I ain't gonna change.
A friend of mine, very close friend of mine, she said, "I'm single by choice," but she said that's because I know I'm not ready to change who I am.
See?
Now. And you ask people, well, you ain't married. I've been engaged 4 times.
Like that's a flex.
That's a flex? Baby.
Damn flex.
You missed 4, usually 3 strikes you out. But all right.
So,
but yeah, see, she was willing to understand within herself.
It's me.
Yeah.
That I ain't ready. But she'll still go on dates though. She still occasionally get a hump. Every so often, I'm pretty sure. If she doesn't, that's on her. But all I'm saying is you ain't talking about her by city or women out here dating because there are serial daters. There are women and men who just date, but never ever have a relationship.
Yeah.
Young lady came up to me when we were just talking, just at work. She says, "Monday, you know what? I'm ready to be married." I was like, "Well, damn, that's a switch." Because you've been talking about dating if I don't know how long. She said, "Yeah, I know I'm just getting tired now. I want to have a partner that I can build with." I said, "Well, are you ready to build?" See, you said you want to marry. You didn't say you ready to build with somebody? You ready to build with somebody that comes in who ain't got nothing? See, the funny part with women is that y'all want the house to already be built. Then you want to come in. Nah, this young lady right here, I had nothing. I didn't have a fucking residence. And I'm being so honest. I had no residence. I had a job, but no residence, not a clue. She built with me. I'm indebted to her for life.
What'd I say to you when I first met you?
Let's dream together.
Meant every word of it. Then and now.
Yeah. And I'm going to sit here, I'm not, and I be on social media when I hear Bama's talk about how I'm a passport bro and all that. Hey, handle your business, bro. Yeah, that's what you feel. Do your thing. I'm glad I'm married.
Listen.
I'm serious.
Because I be listening to these women and these guys out here.
I'm glad I am married.
Oh, child.
Women like that on this app talking about how men being her DM and how they don't take time off and all that. I hate y'all. You really think I want to date something like that?
I swear I hope she does not have sons.
But you know she do. And that leads to
a man for that too.
That leads to a whole different
that's another video.
Because I'm telling you what I heard, and my wife been saying it for such a long time, that women who raise young men who raise sons say, I am raising him to be the kind of man that I would marry.
Yeah, women, you cannot raise a boy to be a man. Because again, like I've been saying, you can only teach him to be the man that you want for you. What if he doesn't want to be that man? What if he don't want to be your man?
That's incest.
It really is. It's disgusting. Well, his father ain't around. You don't know any men. Or why is his father not around?
Yeah.
If he's passed on or in prison, rest his soul. Or I apologize for that. But don't not let the father be around because you are mad at him, because you are doing a disservice to your child.
A woman came out of the mouth and said on the app, and that's right, I'm on TikTok hard. Yes, I am. Mm-hmm. His brother went live. Mm-hmm. This woman went ahead and chimed into the conversation because he said single mothers are in danger. He said it. So single mothers are dangerous. And I'm sitting here like, wow. So I'm just listening to it. I'm not chiming in. I'm just listening to this shit. All of a sudden, this woman said that, I have a child, and he said, all right, cool. What a father. Well, he doesn't desire to be a father right now because he has 3 other kids. And he said, hold up. He doesn't desire to be a father because he has 3 other kids. Or is that he doesn't desire to be a father because you won't let him be a father to yours because you're upset about the 3 kids? No, you don't understand. See, no, hold up. I don't see no man being a father to 3 boys, to three other children, and not be a father to another child that he helped father. Is it really his? Because that's the only way I can see a man sitting here having some kind of being leery about being a father to a child that he has questions about. Oh, of course, she went to a whole different realm on that, but she ain't expounding on that. But see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
See, that right there alone. Women come with the bullshit. And I'm sorry, I'll say it. Women come with the bullshit. And they want you to sit around here. And if I can't control you, I can't be with you. And that's exactly what women do. They got children.
That's facts. It is.
If I can't control you, I don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
Woman asked Iyanla, that's her, Iyanla Van Zandt, asked her very simply, would you marry a bus driver?
If he owns the bus company.
No.
That's
what Iyanla
Mm-hmm.
asked the woman.
Mm-hmm.
She said
if he owns
the bus company. I said, why in the hell he got to own the bus company? Why can't he just like driving a bus? If his integrity is great, he treats his mother good, and he treats me with respect, I'm happy as hell. Mm-hmm. Why does he have to own the damn bus company or the bus?
That lets you know where women's...
It lets you know where their minds are. And just because he owns the bus doesn't mean he's a great man.
Nope.
That's where y'all always fall short. You ask a woman right now, I'm talking in her 30s, what kind of man you want? How much you say? First of all, he got to be a millionaire. He got to make 6 figures. Really? So he work at McDonald's.
Making 6 figures.
He ain't afraid. He not afraid of hard work. Working fries, but maintains a house or an apartment or just an all-around generous, got great character. His merit of a man is...
It's not good enough.
It's off the Richter scale.
It's not good enough.
But it ain't good enough for you because he works fries at McDonald's. But a dude would take a woman that works fries at McDonald's. But no problem. Yeah. And what women bet on is that when they have kids or whatever, and they're in their 30s, mid-30s, or mid-40s or whatever, they think they're a prize. They really do. And they want that 1% of men that make high salaries.
Yeah.
This is where the delusional part comes in. You really believe a man is going to come to you who's a high earner and going to choose you with 2 kids, you already in your mid-40s, opposed to a young lady coming out in her 20s with no children? You really think that high earner is going to choose you over her?
Right.
Delusional. See, we know as men, we got to make the money first. Before we even think about settling down with a Cardi B or anybody like that. First of all, and I said in my other video, we don't want the Cardi B's. We want to have sex with them. We don't want to lay down and actually marry them, even though she is married. But you notice how her songs have pretty much, she ain't making that much music now. Now, I'm not in the Cardi B world, so I really don't know what she's dropped since, but I know she's a housewife. We do know this. And what I am saying is some men want that, but not all men. And we know when we're not in that high earning bracket, we know what our limitations are when it comes to a mate. Women are the only ones that believe they should have it all regardless of what they're coming with.
Because the world tells us that. The world tells us, Queen, you deserve it all. You deserve it all. And we carry that damsel in distress effect internally. You know, it's woe is us.
Yeah, always.
But then we strong black women.
Yeah.
We don't need no man.
There's like, hey, then you get to this point where you hear women come out of their mouth and just say, you know, why can't I be special? They said if like I think her name was she has a podcast. Brittany, I think it's Jenner. I don't want to mispronounce this person's name, but she had the dudes from Fresh and Fit.
Okay.
And she was upset with her because she said, "Why do you have a problem with women saying that they're special?" And he said, "Because you're not." She's like, "Well, what does that do to you?" He said, "It makes me honest." "But what does that mean for me?" He said, "I don't care what it means for you. I'm being honest.
Right.
You're not special. To your father, you're special. To the man of your life, you're special. But to the world, you're not."
Right. Ain't no roses being thrown at your feet.
No, you're not. Because you take that thought process and it turns into entitlement. And that gives you that delusional thought that, you know what, I can get a high earning man anytime I want to. Shit, that's why all the women on the Fresh and Fit podcast are all OnlyFans. That's it. You don't have no, I'm not going to sit here and say the women on OnlyFans don't have minds. But their minds are not debatable.
Yeah, they know exactly who to invite on their platform.
Yeah.
Exactly who they're going to invite. They will never invite a Candace Owens.
No.
They will never invite, hell, I always want to say Tavis Smiley. What's his name? Roland Martin.
Oh,
they
no.
will never invite
They would
people of that level.
status.
Yeah.
Of that status.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Candace Owens, I believe she's not that great of a debater, but she knows how to debate.
Yeah.
Okay, now please understand what I'm saying. She's not a great debater. She just knows how to debate.
Yeah, she has the gift of gab.
Yeah, and she's done her research in certain levels. She has done her research. And she's
Now,
not afraid to use it.
whose books she's reading, I don't know.
Yeah, but she's done her research on certain areas. And you can tell she does the same thing. She doesn't have men or women on her podcast, on her show.
Who will challenge her.
Who challenges, who actually come ready to handle business.
Yeah.
She made the mistake of coming to the State of the Union, I believe, with T.I., what's his name? Murder Mike, Mad Mike. Who's it?
I know you're talking
He's a
about.
rapper.
Yeah. Killer Mike.
Killer Mike. Killer Mike and a couple of other brothers. And she made the mistake of coming there because she went against T.I. T.I. he's researched.
And he's well read.
He's well spoken. And she tried to fight and she tried to debate on Trump and make America great again.
Jesus.
And
he handed her ass.
Handled it quick. Now, I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw bits and pieces. But he shut her ass down. He said, "I'm trying to like you, but you started off with some bullshit." And the crowd erupted. But she only debates those that she knows she can keep, that can shut them down. And what she does, a trick that she does, is once she makes a point or she thinks she made a point, she talks louder.
Yeah.
And doesn't allow the other party to rebut. You see what I'm saying?
So they can't get a word.
They can't get it. So they get angry, get frustrated, and they sound ignorant.
And then she can say, "You see? You see?"
Yeah. Or the Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson.
Bless his heart.
If you don't know these people, if you don't know this dude,
look him up.
Hey, look him up, man. I'm
Please
telling
look him
you,
up.
that is the most ignorant coon I've ever seen in my entire
Please
life,
look him
dude.
up.
But he's funny. He's funny.
He's funny in his ignorance.
I swear to you. Listen to him. Listen to him, please.
Please don't.
You got to. I'm telling you, if you never heard of this brother, Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson. I heard about this dude when Obama was in office. And I just checked out a couple of his YouTube channels. Hey, The dude is hilarious.
He can't have but 2 people in this congregation.
Hey, but
him and assistant pastor.
He been doing it.
And they the same people.
He been doing it, man. He been doing it. But I know this conversation has gone to the left. But all I'm saying is this. It's time for us, black men, black women, to stop pointing fingers at each other.
We're supposed to be together.
Yes.
I don't care. I mean, you've heard your parents or your grandparents argue, fuss, and fight, and stay together.
And never did that shit out in the open. When do we get to this point where we put that shit on?
You've heard the term, what goes in the house stays
things in the house. I mean, really, when do we get to this point where we actually have debates and arguments in front of the whole entire world?
Shit used to be like this. Used to be talked about at Tupperware parties, barbershops, and
What?
beauty salons.
And the thing is like since social media, that's all you hear is we airing our dirty laundry. It's the craziest thing. We kept that shit in the house. You didn't know Granddad had another woman across the hill.
Till you met your cousin 5 years later.
You didn't know Granddad was a mover. You didn't know that.
And a shaker.
You know, Mom, Grandma doing the same thing. You didn't know that. You kept that joint was just Grandma used to do that. Yeah,
You
Grandma,
found out at the funeral.
Grandma dead in the motherfucker.
Yep, you found out at the funeral.
But right now, oh man, you know about TT shit. You know about Ray Ray. You know about Juicy.
You know about it before they do it. But social media is really going to be literally the death of some people.
I'm serious, man. It's the craziest thing.
It should never get to that point.
Never, man. So to this sister, I want to give you a word of advice. I don't know if you're doing this for likes, or you're doing it for views, or you're trying to make a podcast of your own. If that's what you want to do, hey, much to your success. But there's other means. There's other ways of doing it.
And if this is really how you feel, be more constructive in it. We're not saying that you don't have a right to feel what you feel.
Yeah.
You absolutely do.
Yeah.
But be careful of the platform that you have.
Yes, please.
Because there are children on these platforms who can hear what you say and absorb everything that's on social media as if it's true gospel.
Yeah.
You know, please always put disclaimers on your videos. Look, this ain't really how it is. You know, this is just how I feel.
How I feel right now. I mean, and you could have just got upset. I don't know what the situation is, but you sound ignorant, and I'm serious. You really do.
Wish you much success, though.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just saying, you do. You just sound like you're a woman that has yet to done any kind of research, really.
You're just going off
either
hurt and emotion.
Yeah, hurt and emotion, and it makes you even sound more crazy.
Yeah.
Really. Well, look, I'm Mun.
I'm Ray. That is our time, and we thank you for yours.
That's
Until the next video, peace. Oh, this video is unedited.
Yeah.
We ain't doing nothing. I'm about to post it right now, so ain't gonna be no thumbnail, none of that. So
just go in, man.
So until the next video, again, peace.